Amid tensions with the government over the new digital rules, Twitter has released its first compliance report in India. The report highlights monthly data of how the microblogging site handled user complaints and action taken against web links. It has received 94 complaints between May and June, most of them related to defamation, abuse or harassment and sensitive adult content. Action has been taken against 133 web links, while thousands of accounts have been suspended over promotion of terrorism and sexual exploitation of children. Twitter noted that going forward it will publish this report on a monthly basis and it will make improvements based on feedback from the government. It has also appointed a resident grievance officer for India. Okay, let's get an important perspective on this from Ritesh Bhatia, cyber expert, joining us on the phone line. Good afternoon, Mr. Bhatia. You know, the first step in terms of some sort of a reconciliation, so to speak, between the center and Twitter after seeing, so much of discord over simple issues like appointments of these grievance officers. The first step, it seems, is taken. But are we still a long way from resolving all the other contentious issues with Twitter?
Yeah, good afternoon, Afrida. It has been taken, but quite late. They unnecessarily challenged the law of the land, which was just not required. Ultimately, they had to do this, and they have to do it. They have no choice. They have no choice about it as such. Going forward, but what's very important also is then if they have appointed a grievance officer, if there is supposed to be a form also wherein, now I'm talking about we the citizens, we the individual users. How do we know where it is? At least they should have put up something to tell us that, look, if you have a problem with some sort of the content or whatever, and this applies to all the intermediaries, the significant intermediary. I'm just not talking about only Twitter as such. We really need to know because, as per the new rules, within 24 hours, they're supposed to take it down. So where is this? We don't want the users to be hunting for that particular link when an image is mocked or some sexual or obscene content is being put up. So this also needs, that was the whole idea of this particular thing. It's just not like, bringing Twitter down to the foot. It's basically there are other things also. And most important as if some girl who really wants to go or some other person also who wants to get the content removed. Where do they have to hunt for it? And yes, it's a long way to go because now the compliance report, if you're talking only about 94 complaints, I think that's way too less because that should be just an hourly rate, in fact.
Yes, all right. So clearly, at least some positive step. But like you said, there are many other issues that need to be ironed out. At least in terms of compliance, that Twitter has decided to blink first and decided to at least make the appointment, which of course could have been done long ago. There's been much delay on this. Thanks for joining us, Ritesh Bhatia.